Conquer O-Level listening comprehension. Word forms and blank filling. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify and use different word forms of a single word. Listen carefully and accurately complete a blank filling exercise by changing word forms based on grammatical clues. Let us look at our 12 vocabulary words and their word forms. Across the top, we have 5 columns: verb, noun, adjective, gerund, and the example sentences. Take note of the word melt in the adjective column. We have melted here. This is a participle used as an adjective. It comes from the verb melt and describes the state after the action. For example, the melted ice created a puddle. Also notice the gerund column. These are ing words that act as nouns. For example, the melting is alarming. Here, melting is the subject of the sentence. Look at the example sentences on the right. Each word is shown in 2 different forms. For tour, we have the verb we will tour the glacier, and the gerund touring requires special gear. This table shows you how changing a word's form changes its function in a sentence. This is exactly what you will need to do in your O-Level listening examination. Look at these words. Notice that when we change word forms, the spelling can change completely. For example, beautiful becomes beauty, and dangerous becomes danger. Don't assume the spelling stays the same. Listen carefully and think about the form needed. You may pause the video and read the table carefully. Notice how the sentences change to fit the new word form. For example, they educate the public becomes education is important. The sentence structure changes and the focus shifts from the action to the concept. The core idea remains, but the word now plays a different grammatical role. Focus on grammar, not just the word you hear. Pause the video and study how the sentences are different in different word forms. Changing word forms. O-Level strategy. In the O-Level listening comprehension, you might hear a word in one form, but the blank requires a different form. For example, you hear in the audio a verb. The man walked tirelessly, but you write in the blank as a noun. The walk of the man was tiring. Why? You heard a verb walked. The blank came after the. So you needed a noun, walk. The golden rule. Listen to the word, but look at the sentence structure. The clue in the sentence: what is the form you need? After a, an, or the is usually a noun. After to is most likely a verb in the infinitive. After is or was, the blank could be a noun or an adjective. As the subject of the sentence, it is most likely a noun or a gerund. Listening comprehension exercise. Listen carefully to the information report on glaciers. You will hear 2 paragraphs. The word you hear in the audio may be in one form. The blank in your exercise sheet requires a different form to fit the sentence grammatically. Look at the clues to decide the correct form. Paragraph 1. Tourists often journey far across the globe to visit these frozen wonders. They view the majestic blue ice with awe. The sight of a glacier is truly beautiful with its towering cliffs. However, explorers can be in great danger if they go without a guide. Tour operators receive thousands of visitors each year. They help guests appreciate the sheer power of nature. Every visitor has unique experience that they treasure forever. This adventure provides a deep education about our planet's climate systems. Paragraph 2. Tour guide always tour the area thoroughly before bringing guests. They also inform visitors about all safety protocols. This informs everyone about the risks involved. Visitors walk carefully across a slippery surface. They must endure the extreme cold. Boat captains must navigate carefully through the icebergs. As the ice melts, the landscape changes every year. The melting of glaciers is a sign of global warming. This helps to educate the public about climate change. This often leads to a deep appreciation for our natural world. Great job. Let us recap. For verb, the ice will melt. In the noun form, the melting is a concern. As an adjective, using participle, the melted ice is gone. As a gerund, melting ice is a problem. Your golden rule for O-Level listening. In blank filling. Listen carefully to the words spoken. Look at the sentence structure around the blank. Ask yourself, does this blank need a verb, noun, adjective, or gerund? Change the word form accordingly. Thank you for your participation.